we can go in here and get me a little bit of coffee and get some oatmeal. We're fixing to go catch some cows. Fallon's got our oatmeal going here and some boiled eggs. Some sliced almonds. That's it.
We're gonna have a stormy one today, y'all. It's supposed to be thunderstorms all the way until 11 o'clock tonight, but the rain is good for the plants out there, so hopefully it'll boost my tomato plants. I was gonna take y'all out there to show y'all my Jet Star tomato plant because it's having some struggles, but then the thunderstorm started, so I didn't get out there in time. Maybe if it stops raining here in a little bit, we'll go out there and take a look. But yeah, all the other ones are doing really good, especially Titus's right now. His are at the moment doing better than mine, but I'm not gonna lose hope. I just put mine in the grow bags, y'all know, earlier this week. Was it Monday? So, you know, it takes a little time for them to get, you know, adjusted to being in there. Thunder. And most of them are looking good, except the Jet Star. I don't know what's wrong with it. And it was doing like really good before I put it in the grow bags. I was really excited about that one too. I'm most excited though, of course, about the Cherokee Purple and the black cherry tomatoes that I got. So hopefully, you know, well, see, here's the deal with the Jet Star. I just remembered this. When I put it in the grow bag, it was already having a few little tomatoes on it. I removed those because it was so small. You know, we talked about this last year. So I did that, and when I did that, I think I made it mad, because that's when it started struggling, when I removed the little tomatoes. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully it'll be fine. The competition, if you missed the other videos where Titus planted his garden in the ground, his plants, I mean, can you even call it a garden? I don't know, mini, tiny garden. He planted his in the ground, 4 tomato plants. There's the thunder again. He planted 4 tomato plants, Cherokee Purple, Big Beef, Better Boy. He has one other one that I can't remember at the moment. Beefsteak, maybe? Yeah, I think beefsteak. And then mine are Cherokee Purple, Jet Star, black cherry tomatoes, and grape tomatoes. And then we each have some pepper plants too. Jonah planted himself a cayenne because he wanted to join the contest. And Titus has habanero peppers in the ground. I have, and cayenne in the ground. I have hot banana peppers in the grow bags. So we'll see. The rain is really pouring down out there now, and I think that there's a lot of pollen. I didn't think about this. It's been looking like it is raining pollen for the past several days. Yesterday, Manly was like, it's snowing, and I was like, no, that's not snow. That is pollen. It's all over the van and the driveway. We were gonna blow the driveway yesterday, but it rained a little bit then too, and you know, then it was all wet, so you couldn't blow it off. But anyway, I think from all that pollen falling, our gutters got stopped up right there with pollen because we're having a downpour right here at the steps.
A limb fell.
Did it?
Yeah, on the steps. What is that?
Oh no, that's not a limb. That's Jonah's rubber boot that he left out on the front porch. He left his rubber boots out there. At least it's upside down, so the rain is not going in. It's just washing off the bottom of it. Anyway, we're gonna make some lunch right now. I'm making some pimento cheese and bacon quesadillas. So we've got our bacon. I cooked that in the oven just a little while ago. We've got the pimento cheese. We actually say pimento cheese. We don't pimento, that's what we say. But anyway, this is the Ruth's kind. Our favorite is the kind from Ingles. I got this from Walmart. I can't remember the brand that Ingles has, but it's our favorite store-bought. Now, I make homemade, and that's really good. It's a kind of a copycat recipe of a restaurant that we eat at sometimes around here. I've shown it to y'all before. If I can find that video, I'll link it down below, but it's really good, the homemade pimento cheese. And we made homemade tortilla chips to go with it, like they serve as their appetizer at the Cowboys and Angels restaurant in Helen. This time I just got some from the store. I was actually gonna do like some breakfast quesadillas with the pimento cheese. It was a Walmart recipe on Walmart's website. So Walmart has recipes on their website, if you didn't know. You just type in recipes in the search bar and it'll pull up all sorts of different recipes. Most of them are from outside websites that I guess Walmart just shares, I don't know, like Tasty and Side Chef. But yeah, it's really neat because if you decide you want to make that recipe, it will go ahead and add everything to the cart for you. You put how many servings, I'll show y'all real quick because it is really neat. So when you type in recipes, it brings you here to the recipe ideas page, and you can search recipes there. You can put just like dinner or breakfast, dessert, whatever. Down here they have lunch, dinner, dessert, snacks, breakfast right there. Let's see if we see that pimento cheese thing that I don't see it on this one. But look at that cinnamon vanilla cream cold brew. That looks good. I'm gonna have to make me another iced coffee later. Frozen vanilla cappuccino. Anyway, let's go back up to the dinners and just pick one that I can show y'all how it does. Let's see, what about the sweet potato and black bean tacos? Let's click on that. So it brings up the recipe. It tells you all the ingredients you'll need and how many you need to add to the cart. And so you can just click on add all to cart. I was trying to see if it showed how many it made. Oh yeah, right here. Serves 4, cost per serving $3.79, prep time 10 minutes, cook time 25 minutes. It tells you all that. So if you need to change, like if you need it to serve 8 people, you just put that in there and it changes it for you. And so the estimated total to make this for 8 people is going to be $19.66. And you can adjust the ingredients over here because you might like already have some of this stuff, like, you know, ground cumin. We would already have that, so I would take that off. Chili powder, smoked paprika, we have all that stuff already. Red onion, garlic. And see, it wanted to do 4. It does mess up a little bit sometimes, so keep an eye out for this. It wanted to do 4 bulbs of garlic, like 4 big things of garlic like that, when you just need 4 garlic cloves. But you know, it's the computer doing it, so it's confused and it thought you needed 4 of those garlics, but you really only need 1 because you just need 4 cloves off of it. So, and then this says ingredients you may have. Olive oil. Oh, sorry, it doesn't put those on there. You have to add those if you need them, but we wouldn't need any of those either because we would have the black beans and all that. So then, if I wanted to make this recipe for 8 people, after adjusting the ingredients we already have, it would only be $9.12. Up here in this little area, you can save recipes. Like if you see some you want to try, but you don't want to add it to the cart right then, you can just save the recipes there. And then it has types of dishes, appetizers, desserts, drinks, main dish, side dish, cuisine, where you can pick different, you know, African American, Asian, Cajun, Caribbean, Chinese, Greek, French, Italian, all down through there. And then it has occasion, 4th of July, back to school, Christmas, and I think, yeah, there's like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Labor Day, New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving. I clicked on one of them, not sure which one it was. Then you have breakfast, dinner, dessert, drinks, lunch, and snack. All kinds of stuff up here. It even has a budget place where you can type in that you only want to see the recipes that are 10 to 15 per serving, 5 to 10 per serving, under 5 per serving. And you can put how long it takes to make them, like if you want 30 minutes or less. Anyway, I think it's neat. I just wanted to show y'all that in case you haven't seen it yet. So we've got our tortilla shell. It's just me, Jonah, Manly, and Sissy here. So I'm not having to make a whole lot of these for lunch today. I think I'll just make 3 because by the time we slice these up, I think that'll be enough for the 4 of us. And I'm gonna put peppers on one of them because me and Jonah will like them with peppers. So we'll just spread on the pimento cheese.
Can I have not that much pimento cheese?
Yeah, that one can be yours then. Okay, I'm gonna get my pan heating up over here and put some butter in it.
It said DVD, Mama.
Did it?
Yeah.
I could totally have chopped this bacon, but I'm just breaking it up and putting it on here. Okay, Cece, you don't want pepper on yours, right? Okay, do you want pimento cheese on this side or just what's on here?
Just pepper.
Okay, do you want more cheese on top? We'll use this Fiesta blend cheese. Now I'll put just a little more on the tops of these. Cece doesn't want any on the top of hers.
What kind of CD is this? Both of them. Wait, you should.
Oh, I forgot the peppers on here. I'm gonna put peppers on this one. Butter's melted. I'm gonna put Sissy's on there first. is amazing. When I took a bite of this one with the peppers and the Fiesta blend cheese and the bacon and the pimento cheese, I was like, what in the actual world did I just eat? It's like grilled spicy pimento cheese, tortilla shells instead of bread. So it's like a grilled spicy pimento cheese quesadilla. That is so good. If you like peppers, definitely put the peppers on there. It gives it a nice spicy kick. That's wonderful.